Welcome back to The Morning Blend. The ketogenic diet is gaining in popularity because if you do it right, you shed pounds quickly.
However, as with most extreme diets, there are pros and cons. So Maria Viall is a board-certified nutritional practitioner with what you need to know if you plan to go keto. And a lot of people are, right? Good to see you.
Good to see you guys
Great
too.
to see you. How's the little babe? You got a 3-month-old now.
Yeah, okay, can we take a picture of
Look at your little, your sister holding it.
Oh, it's so cute. Can she come all the way over? Come, oh,
there she is. You're on camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep coming. She's
Okay.
so cute. Oh my gosh, look at him.
Look at it. Oh, he's like looking at mama. There we go.
There. Oh,
Hi, I'm right here, bud.
Oh,
he's so cute.
just staring at mom.
He's a cutie.
Here's your
Hi.
smile.
He's 3 months. Oh, yeah. Cute. He's 3 months old now, right?
3 months, yeah.
Is he sleeping for you?
Pretty good. Yeah, he's sleeping pretty good at night.
Sweet.
Daytime, not so much, right, bud?
Yeah.
You know, so
But
it
he's
goes.
so good.
Yeah,
Right.
he is good.
He's
All right.
really sweet. Okay,
Yeah, thank
so
you.
much,
Now you guys
honey.
can get out of here.
What's your sister's name?
Isabella. Bella.
Thank you, Bella.
Yeah.
That was so nice of you. We appreciate it. We gotta see him.
Yeah. So keto diet, big deal. A lot of people are trying it.
Yeah.
Eating up. What do you think of it overall?
Well, you know, I think there's some positives to it.
How does it work too?
Yeah, the whole premise of the keto diet is it's a really high fat. Almost 70 to 80% of your diet is fat, moderate protein, and very minimal carbohydrates.
Okay.
So the idea is that without the carbohydrates, your body looks for another source of fuel. And so it breaks down dietary fat and fat from your body and turns it into ketones, hence the name ketogenic. There's a lot more behind it.
Ketones are what help you burn fat.
Correct. That gives you energy. That's what your body uses for energy. And so between dietary fat and the fat that you might be carrying, that's how your body's fueling.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to Tiff's question, then overall your thoughts, and then we'll get into how it works, what
you
foods you eat, what you
Yeah.
can't.
Well, I think there's some benefits. I think we live in a society that's really sugar heavy, right? We're cravings, carbohydrates, refined foods, processed foods, and those aren't good for us, right? And so this type of diet really makes you strip away all of that because you can't eat it. You can eat up to 50 grams of carbohydrates a day. That's not a lot.
No, that's
like some of the more austere ones are like 20 grams. So I mean, this is very minimal carbs. So you can't be chucking down chips.
Yeah.
You're gonna reach it there in like one handful.
Where does starch come into play? Just kind of interestingly.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where there's certain ones you can have, but it's, again, if you look at the carbohydrates, the thing I'm not a huge fan of is it takes away a lot of really good foods.
Like a sweet potato.
Any root vegetable. So we're talking beets, sweet potatoes, carrots, fruit, any type of fruit, maybe berries you can have, but very minimal because again, you only have 50 grams to work with.
So what do you eat? You brought a great little display here of things that are on the keto diet.
So really heavy in fat, right? So we're looking at cheeses and salmon and nuts and eggs, but only certain nuts. Avocado. But even with nuts, macadamia, pecan, and walnuts. That's kind of what you should eat because the rest of them have a little bit more carbohydrates. So you kind of are looking at what can I get in that's going to have the minimal amount of net carbs, and that starts to make the list pretty small. So like olives, and then you have all your above ground vegetables. Greens, zucchini, green beans, radishes, things like parsley, pepper, cilantro, tomatoes, those type of things.
So pros and cons, what do you see as being some of the pros to this, a good reason?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's really great for you to, if you're looking for kind of like a jump start and you're not really good at slowly doing things, ripping the Band-Aid off of all the carbohydrates and the sugar that you're consuming.
Like detoxes.
Yeah, this is a really great one. Also, if you're somebody who has a lot of weight to lose and it seems a little bit daunting. You do lose quite a bit of weight when you implement this. Again, I think this is a really great short-term diet.
Because it can kind of reset the fat burning.
Right, exactly. But short-term. Now, short-term studies are great. Now, long-term studies, the verdict's still out, but there are some that say that long-term, it's maybe not as great for us to do this all the time.
What is short term? So if you're on it for just a short term,
yeah, I would say like maybe 2 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
And then you're, again, the hard thing with this, the con is once you start adding in carbohydrates, you haven't had them for a month. So it's like a little bit and you got the taste for it. And so what tends to happen is people can sometimes gain that weight back.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of fiber there either.
No, and that's one of the cons is constipation, right? So unless you're eating a lot of vegetables, and let's be honest, no matter what the diet trend is, everyone doesn't get in their veggies, right? They always overdo it in the stuff they can eat. So they're going to eat blocks of cheese. They're going to eat tons of olives. They're not going to be like loading up on like spinach and kale. So constipation is one of the negatives, which can cause issues down the road in terms of colon health.
Also, cheese, oils, meat, those can be hard on, you've said, the gallbladder, your arteries, you already mentioned your colon.
Yeah, so if you're somebody who doesn't have a gallbladder, your gallbladder is needed to digest fats. This is a really hard diet if you don't have a gallbladder. And there's a lot of people around that don't have one and are trying to do this, and that can be really hard on the system.
All right. So overall, real quick, who's it best for?
Best for people who are looking for quick weight loss. Possibly somebody who's looking for just like a jump start, or somebody who has really bad cravings, sugar cravings, and they have a really hard time kind of slowly doing this. This can actually help them get over the cravings hump, and then working with someone perhaps to start adding in healthy complex carbs. You need them. You definitely need them in your diet.
All right, there you go. The Keto Diet. You can learn more about Maria and meet with her as well. She can test all your levels, find out what might be best for you. Back to food with Maria at mariaviall.com.
Now I'm going to hold that baby.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Maria.
Oh, thank you.